Hey YouTube, Common Collector here, and today we are finally opening up our booster box of Ancient Guardians. This is the new deck building set that just came out this week. So, yeah, we have 3 new archetypes in here, so I'm really hoping to pick up the new Abyss archetype. So I don't really know why they changed it from Abyss to it's like Ogdogian or whatever it is. And then we have the Ursatic or Earth's Arctic, that's what the name is. So really excited for that. And then there's like the Pendulum archetype. So not really too interested in that one, but we will probably be eventually seeing deck profiles on the other 2 decks that are in here for sure in the future. I'm not really sure how I really want to go yet with the Abyss archetype, but definitely looking forward to playing with the bears. So, ooh, cool. So we have, yeah, I can't remember exactly all of the names of these guys, but here we have the Abyss guy on the front, and then here we have the Pendulum, and then here we have one of the Earth's Arctic cards. So, yeah, this is going to be a really fun unboxing. Let me know in the comments what you guys have been pulling from here. Hopefully we can get a collector's rare today. And also, just speaking of really cool stuff, we finally have field centers in for the people on Patreon. So I also just want to give a quick shout out to Leo Goncalves, who just joined on the Patreon today. So you guys will be seeing his name in the credits now. If you guys want to join the Patreon or even just check it out, you guys can check out all of the stuff over there. But without any further ado, let's get on into our first pack. All right, so here we have Ancient Guardians. Let's see what we can get. I totally was one of the people who ended up buying Snake Rain. For those of you guys who are wondering, I fell for it. We can get into that a little bit later. But here we have an Earth's Arctic Megantus. So this is, I just really love the artwork on these cards. So basically, this archetype is like a bunch of polar bears in space. This one's a little bit hard to see, but maybe we'll get into some other ones. Dino Wrestler Pankratops, another reprint of this card. It's kind of weird, but they wanted to make it a collector's rare. So, I mean, I guess it just makes sense that they put it in here. Then we have a Rise of the Snake Deity and Ignite Reload, Ignister Prominence, Blasting Draco Slayer, and La Sulfacor. So yeah, I don't even really know anything about this Pendulum archetype. I'm just not really interested in the Pendulums at all, but we will probably make a pile for all 3 of the decks here. So, and then maybe I'll just get a stack of the rares sitting over on the side here. So, all right, let's just keep scooting along here. We have Trade-In. This was a really, actually kind of a cool reprint in here. I believe Trade-In works with the, with like the reptiles and stuff. So it is actually pretty nice. And also the Earth's Arctics, I believe. Yeah, we have, yeah, these guys are like level 8s. So, Trade-In is actually a really good complement to this set. So I really, really like that. We have an Agdotic Hollow. So this is the Abyss archetype. Then we have a Dinoster Power, the Mighty Draco Slayer, a Luster Pendulum, and Earth's Arctic Megapolar. So this is maybe a little bit easier to see, but yeah, awesome artwork. Like this guy's got he's got like a hammer, and it's made of like a glacier. It's totally awesome. This card is my favorite actually of the archetype of like the main deck monsters because he's got like Wolverine claws. This card is just super duper good. The Megabilis, oh man. And then we have another Sulfacor. Okay, so wow. Okay, so I guess we're not going to be maybe pulling any of the other archetypes. I guess that's only our second pack, so I better not get salty. So here we have a King of the Feral Imps, kind of a random reprint in here, and Evil Dragoon Anada. Wow, okay, I am really bad at pronouncing names today. Okay, so here we have a Viper's Rebirth, just a lot of like kind of random like reprints for like reptile stuff, because I mean really reptiles haven't really gotten much support in the past, so they kind of just have to reprint whatever they could. And here we have Phenomenon that also got reprinted in here. Here we have another copy of the Megantinus. And then, ooh, here's our first of the Earth's Arctics, of the hollows. At least we have an Earth's Arctic Mick Polar. Awesome. So this guy's on like what looks like almost like a little bit of like a hoverboard. That looks actually really cool in the light. And then yeah, with like this with like the weird like sort of thing that's going on in the background here, like I don't even know what that would be, like a space, some sort of a space phenomenon. If anyone knows what's going on, like is that like a black hole or something? I don't know what's going on back there. I'm just I'm just a humble Yugi tuber. I'm not like a astrophysicist or anything. Here we have a Viper's Rebirth and Ogodiac Origin. This is the field spell. This field spell is absolute trash. Here we have a Wavering Eyes, a damage equals reptile, Venomenaga. This is actually a card that can come in as collector's rare in here, so that'd be actually cool to see as well. And a Godiac Calling and an Ursarctic Departure. Okay, really cool, awesome. Okay, nice. I guess I got to put that over there. So, still, we haven't picked up any of the Abyss cards. I mean, I might talk a little bit of trash about the Abyss in this video, but I really do think that it is a cool archetype, so I'm looking forward to playing it. So here we have Ignite Reload, an offering to the Snake Deity, Sulfachord Musica, a Zoha of the Ogadic Boundless. These cards have just such sweet. I mean, like, this card looks so super duper cool. Like, got like a freaking sword and oh my gosh. Okay, and an Ursarctic Quint Charge, and then an Ursarctic Mcbillis. Awesome. This is just another really cool artwork on here. I mean, like, he's really got like just like the very like generic looking bear, like sort of like panda looking guy. Oh, this archetype is just so cool. I'm really, really excited to play around with it. I mean, for those of you guys who don't know, it's basically a synchro archetype that instead of adding the levels together, you subtract them, which is really cool. It's just an interesting concept. Here we have a copy of Skullmeister. This was another like good reprint in here. It's already been printed as a common, but still it's really nice to see as just like a rare so people can get their hands on it more accessibly, kind of like, you know, with like the Nightmares in Genesis Impact. It's just nice to get some rare reprints of these like semi-expensive cards. Here we have another Phenomenon, an Ayers Rock Sunrise, kind of an interesting reprint, but this is for like the Ursarctics. Another King of the Feral Imps, Sulfachord, a Trade-in, and an Ursarctic Slider. This is, I can't remember what this quick play spell here does, but target an Ursarctic monster that is banished or in your graveyard, special summon it, can't attack, and then destroy it during the end phase. But that's still fine just to get like a free guy on board. And then for the rest of the turn, you can only summon stuff with levels. So that's kind of like a clause that a lot of them have, but that's totally fine. And this gives you just like a really cool shot of all of the guys. This is the one that we saw earlier, sort of on like the hoverboard, the Mick Polar. Super duper cool. Love that. Okay, so and definitely picking up like a play set of Skullmeisters is really nice for buying like a booster box. So definitely like that. Here we have, wow, nice, another copy of Skullmeister on the front. He does come in Collector's Rare, so that would be really nice to get him. A Dino Wrestler Pancratops, another good one that comes in Collector's Rare. He would actually be really nice because he is limited, so you only need one, which is actually really cool. A Rise of the Snake Deity, a Resulfachord Dreamia, a Flogos of the Ogdodiac Boundless. I think we've seen him already. A Pot of Riches. This is our first one of that. This is just Pendulum support. And then a Sulfachord Harmonia. Wow, we still have not picked up any foils of the Abyss archetype. That's because we're going to pull a Collector's Rare Abyss card. So, all right, let's keep scooting along here. I think we've seen most of the rares now. Offering to the Snake Deity, that's another cool reprint. A Sulfachord Musica, Zoha again. And then here we go. Boom. Oh, this is like, the artwork on these cards is just so super good. I just wish that maybe the archetype could be a little bit better, because basically with everything that this archetype does is that they basically give your opponent just as much advantage as you were getting. So like everything that's like, you know, add a card to hand, then it's like, then your opponent adds something to their hand, or draws a card, or, you know, if you special summon a monster to the field, then your opponent gets a special summon. It's just a little bit too fair, but we'll see like what other support they get in the future. Maybe it'll still end up being really good. So here we have a Sulfachord Scale, Ursarctic Mcbillis again. I mean, gosh, like look at those Wolverine claws. A Ayers Rock Sunrise, damage equals reptile again. Yeah, we're just gonna keep scooting here. And a Sulfachord Angelia. I believe that was the first card that we actually pulled earlier. So we'll just keep scooching here. We have another copy of Quint Charge, another Skullmeister, so that's at least 3 that we've gotten already. Another Pancratops. Really nice to be seeing like these cards. All right, here we have a Curse, the Ogdoic Ogdoadic Light. This card is one of my favorites. He's kind of like a little bit more like human looking. Sorry, I'm like not even focusing in the camera here, but like really cool artwork on him. You can sort of see like more like a human body on him. And yeah, Curse is just really, really cool. I really like his effect. I believe this is the one that special summons. Tribute a monster, special summon this card, and then your opponent can special summon. So he's really not quite as good, but I mean, maybe we'll see sort of something in the future. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry about the focus there. Hopefully we'll see something in the future to where, like, if your opponent starts gaining advantage, maybe there'll be a card that ends up, like, sort of taking some advantage away. There is, I believe, one card that does something, like, if your opponent special summons something, then you get to do stuff. But we'll get to that hopefully a little bit later if we see it. Oh, we don't have a collector's rare here, do we? No, I think I did that in my last unboxing. Here we have a Trade-In, an Arsarctic Quint Charge, Viper's Rebirth, and an Ogdoadic Water Lily. So this is actually a really cool... This would be... I'm not sure if this is a collector's rare or not, like if this comes in collector's rare, but this is actually would be a really cool one because like I could just sort of see like with these ripples in here how that would look. It would be actually really, really cool. Okay, we got 2 packs left here for the right side of our box. It feels like there's like so many packs here. Pot of Riches and Ayers Rock Sunrise again. I think we'll just start going over to the shiny cards. And here we have a Trisulficoid Butia. Again, I just know nothing about this archetype, so I can't really divulge any information on how good the pulls are and whatnot. One thing that I have not said yet, though, is that I'm actually really proud of Konami on this set a little bit because it seems like stuff, hey, this is our first Snake Rain, I just realized. But Konami really did a good job, actually, I believe, of not really short printing stuff. Stuff actually, like the ratios and stuff, seems to be pretty good, which if you look on TCG Player right now, prices are actually sitting really, really well, which is a great thing. So basically, if you want to build any of these decks, the highest, like most expensive cards for each archetype is sitting at like $10 to $12, which is really amazing. Snake Rain here, I already mentioned that a little bit earlier, that a lot of people bought out Snake Rain, including me. I bought a playset of Snake Rain just to be prepared for the Abyss archetype to come out, and then they reprinted it in here anyways, so that was just a waste of money. Let's just keep scooching here, and then we have a... wait, is this our foil? No, okay, okay. So here we have a Nunu, the Ogdoadic Remnant. One of these days I'll actually remember how to say the name. But let's get on into the second half of the box. I think we're going to like try to move a little bit faster here. Unless we pull something like a collector's rare right here. No, okay, here we got an Arsarctic Slider. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't give anybody like a heart attack there. I just thought I would maybe pull a little surprise on you guys. I pulled a sneaky one there on you. All right, on to the next pack. Okay, I really screwed that one up. Another copy of Snake Rain. Hopefully we can still get like another playset of this. That would be nice. A Light Serpent, and ooh, okay, so we got these two guys actually look a lot alike, and I really like their artwork. Just a little side note. And a Sulficord Formal, a Pot of Riches, and another copy of the Ogdoadic Dark. Okay, perfect. Nice. Actually, the one last thing that I do want to shout out quick is to the people who sold me this box, which is Atlantis Hobby. I know I've already shouted them out before, but if you guys do want to check out their website, they are based in Mankato, Minnesota, and they are a really amazing hobby store, and they sell like tons of equipment, tons of like supplies. They are a really good store. I highly suggest you guys check them out for any of your guys like hobby needs, including like board game supplies, all that kind of stuff, even like fish aquarium stuff. So go ahead and check them out at their website. Okay, wow, okay, so we got these guys back to back again. Okay, and now for our foil, ooh, we got the Arsarctic Serpentrion. So this guy isn't quite, I mean, I believe he's, there's like two of the really, really good synchros to get, and he's not quite the best one, but he is actually still really good. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can add one Arsarctic card from your deck to your hand, which is actually really nice just to get a little bit of advantage there. So, and then does he have a negate effect? Negate the effect of all face-up monsters that your opponent has without a level that were special summoned from the extra deck, which is really, really amazing. I'm putting that in the wrong pile. But basically with him, like, it's really nice just to get kind of like that blanket negation effect on your like opponent's Link monsters and XZs and stuff like that. So he's actually pretty good. I do like the, I'm trying to think of what the other Synchro monster's name is. The other like, you know, they're level 7s, which is really amazing. It's like such a weird archetype, but I love it. Trade in here, and then a Sulficoid Cutia. The names on these cards is actually kind of funny, like Cutia, Butia, Angelia, like it is kind of funny. Gracia, these cards are kind of funny. But let's scooch into the next pack. We have a Pot of Riches and a bunch of other stuff. And then we have oh my gosh, we have another Angelia. Okay. All right, going on here, we have about 6 packs left. Hopefully we can get another one of the Synchros for the Urs Arctics, or even just a collector's rare. Okay, let's quick do some math here. So we have no ultras there. We have 1 ultra here, and then do we have any? Okay, we've pulled 2 ultras so far, which means that we have to pull at least 1 more ultra, or 1 to 2 more ultras, and possibly a collector's rare. So let's see what we can do. Okay, what do we got here? We have we have another of the Sulficoid Elegance. Again, not an ultra rare, so we still have 5 packs left here. Let's see what we can do. I'm really hoping for one of the good Synchros. That would be amazing. Another Venomenaga there, another trade-in, awesome. An Evil Dragon Annata, and the Nuya, we haven't pulled this one yet, of the Ogdoadic Remnant. This card is, I mean, gosh, the artwork on these. So this guy's like, he's like got a, oh my gosh, the focus. I am so sorry, guys. This guy's like surrounded by like a lotus flower and like these snaky guy. It's like a double-headed snake. Oh my gosh, so cool. All right, 4 away. This is a collector's rare pack. I can feel it right here. It's Wavering Eyes. We have a Damage Equals Reptile and Skullmeister to another of the Ogdoadic Water Lily. Ogdoadic, nice. I'm finally starting to get it. Okay. Let's get on into the next one. We have a Dreamia. That's, I guess we just haven't really gone over that name yet. That's definitely not a new one. We've gone through all of the rares already. That's for sure. And here we have another of the new of the Ogdoadic Remnant. Very nice. Still just, I mean, like, I am super excited to actually put these decks together. I haven't really done much testing with these yet, so it might take a while yet. I have so many deck profiles on the back burner, so you guys are going to be getting hit with deck profiles like crazy coming up here soon, and I hope you guys are okay with that. Here we have a Sulficoid Musica, a trade-in, and an Urs Arctic Mictanus. Yeah, we've already seen this guy before, I believe. Yeah, I was like talking about how, or no, there was, oh yeah, this was the other panda looking fella. Yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so like overall though, for like a box, you got to admit, like it doesn't seem like you, I mean, well, I guess like most of the archetype is still just like rares in here, so that's still fine. Like we're definitely like, it just looks like we have small piles here because, you know, you only get so many foil cards in these, so I should stop complaining. This is the last pack. Oh, did we just get an ultra? No. So this should definitely be an ultra or a collector's right here. So we have another of the Ignister Prominence. We have an Urs Arctic Migbilis, and we have a Snake Rain, an Ogdoadic Culling, and nice, we got the Grand Chariot. Cool. So Grand Chariot, that was the one that I was failing to remember. This guy's artwork is really crazy, but I do love his scythe that he has here. The weapons on these guys is actually super duper cool. But this card is really amazing because when this card gets synchro summoned, you can target up to 2 cards on the field and destroy them, which is nice that it's just general cards. So it doesn't have to be like a monster. And then once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, that targets a Urs Arctic card that you control. As a quick effect, you can tribute a monster from your hand or field and then negate the activation, which is really cool. And then the field spell, I don't know if, do we have the field spell here or is that just a rare? But basically with the field spell, you're able to tribute your Urs Arctic cards from the graveyard by banishing, I believe. So overall, this card is still a really amazing pull. This is the most expensive of the Urs Arctics, so definitely glad to be pulling both of these synchros. We did not get like the super cute little baby one, which is unfortunate, but thank you guys so much for joining here over on the Patreon, or sorry, not on the Patreon. I got to film my Patreon video here next, but thank you guys so much for joining me here on YouTube, and checking out this box opening. I think we did still pretty good, but definitely this is a really good set to just buy singles of. So, you know, I'm definitely still okay with like buying 1 or 2 booster boxes to show off for you guys, so you guys can just enjoy my voice and my company and just sort of like my thoughts on where these decks are at. I'm really excited about this one, and to try out the Ogdotics as well, the Abyss. So thank you guys again so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you guys haven't already, and we will definitely catch you guys next time. Peace out.